Milo, I hear you got Rudolph. Is that true? Huh? Come to the castle? No picture? Witness protection program?
Hello, Highness.
Yeah, he just told me. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I would like to welcome you to the Dayton Beach City Commission Organization meeting Today is Monday, November 19th, and it's 6 o'clock. Call the roll, please.
Mayor James.
Here.
Vice Mayor Harris.
Here.
Commissioner Brandemart.
Here.
Commissioner Grace.
Here.
Commissioner Salvino.
Here.
City Manager Baldwin.
Here.
City Attorney Ansbro.
Here.
Thank you.
The acceptance of certification of general elections. Do we have a motion to accept?
We need him to read it.
Yeah, I'll be glad to.
Thank you.
Okay. The highest vote getter was Lori Llewellyn, who becomes mayor with 2,955 votes. The next highest was Lauren Oddman, who becomes 2,730 votes, followed by Tony Suriani with 1,228 votes, then Herbert Goldwire, 981 votes, and Rich Aubie, 723 votes.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Commissioner Brandemart,
Yes.
Commissioner Grace,
Yes.
Commissioner Salvino,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Harris,
Yes.
Mayor James.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go to comments. I guess I'll start with Commissioner Salvino.
Okay, thank you. I guess my comments to everybody out there, thank you for supporting me, who that did and who that didn't. Maybe next time, but I don't think so. I think my political chapter is over. I was very happy up here for 4 years. I feel like I did a good job for the city of Dania Beach. I am happy for the new elected officials, and I hope the city I hope the city continues on the same track it is. General revenue is going to come in. It's going to be good. I hope they are wise enough to put it in the right direction and please all of the residents of Dania Beach. And I just want to thank you for allowing me to be up here and serve you for 4 years. Thank you.
Commissioner Grace.
He's looking at me as though, oh no, she's going to be up here all night.
Yep.
There are so many people that I really need to thank, and I think that first of all, I want to thank the residents of the city of Dania Beach for having the confidence that you've had in me for all these years. Total of 28 years in community service, 17 years on the commission. I certainly want to make a special thank you, not all about me, but it was about the Christ who was in me, and that's former Mayor Gene Cook. Want to thank Chester Bird, who was my mentor, my friend, and my neighbor. He was the person that told me from the beginning that I will be taking his place, and I said, H, no. And he said, yes, you will. And so he was correct, and I wasn't. I want to thank his wife, the First Lady of the City of Dania Beach, Eugenia Bird, for being so gracious to always support me and to give me the guidance that I needed and to tell me when I was right and to tell me when I was wrong. I certainly want to thank my fellow Mayor, Walter Duke, and his beautiful wife, my campaign manager for two, but they're also part of my family now, and I want to thank you for that. I certainly want to thank my first campaign manager and also my campaign manager for 3 terms. That is Larry Black, and my campaign advisor, Ebby Black. I really want to thank my family because it was them that really kept me focused and actually begged me not to run when I said yes and they said no. But they supported me 100% whichever I did. I want to thank Tammy James for being my daughter when I lost Cheryl. She stepped up the plate and she became that missing piece, and I will always remember and always respect you and always love you for being there for me. I want to thank this fellow commission because I think that you have done so much in the 4 years that we have been together, 2 years that we've been together. You have done a fantastic job. We have done work for the citizens of Dania Beach that will be able to keep the tax base and the millage rates down. I'm hoping and praying that even next year with the new commission coming aboard, that you can absolutely, because there is no election next year, lower the taxes, look at those water bills, and help the residents of the city of Dania Beach out who have supported us and elected us to this office. I certainly want to thank all the staff of the city of Dania Beach, especially my general employees, because they're always overlooked. And I want you to know how much I really appreciate them. My first responders, Danny, your team, Mr. Brown, and your team, I just love you. All of the clubs and organizations on the election, you ran a good campaign. I thought you were awesome. I know that you will work very well with the commission that's sitting up here. And if you don't, I'll be back in 2 years. And I know you don't want that. I know you don't. So I thank you so much for that. God bless you, and God bless Dania Beach, Florida.
Commissioner Brandon Marty?
I feel that this is really your night, and your night too, Marco. The best thing about this is we still keep our friends, isn't it?
Yes.
And if this is what it takes to bring out old friends, and even Al Jones and people like the Dukes and all, then we should do this every year instead of having it for 2 years, because otherwise you don't see their faces any other time. So I want to thank them all for coming here. And you ran a great race. I know I was there all day long. And other than that, I hope we continue on the path that we are on right now, because our goal is to be sure, Mayor, right, to lower tax. You are still the mayor, you know.
Until item...
I don't care. Really, what you're saying, I don't care. She's still the mayor. But you're right, Mayor, we still want to be on the same track as to lowering the taxes. And thanks to you for bringing more money into the city, because that's what will enable us to do for all of our people. So I'm looking forward to a successful 2 more years, and then I'll be termed out. And then I'm going to go to Hawaii with Bobby.
Yeah.
Because we're already practicing how to shake that booty money maker. All right. And she's leaving without me in 2 months, I think it is, right? She's leaving in 2 months. That this is all about, and that is Lauren and Lori.
Ellen.
I really don't. Thank you very much.
Vice Mayor.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
How's everybody doing out there?
Whoa.
Congratulations to Lauren and Lori on a well-fought, hard-fought campaign, and everybody who ran, because we all know up here and many others in the room know how hard that is. But I want to just also say thank you to the citizens of Dania Beach for the trust in us up here, and it is my privilege and my honor to serve in all the capacities on the Broward League of Cities, the Oversight Committee for the Broward League of Cities, of the implementation for the public school facility planning for the Broward County Schools, the chairman of the Affordable Housing Task Force, and all the other things that I'm happy to do. We can do great things together, and we'll continue to serve in whatever capacity we can, and it's on, and looking forward to a bright future. So ladies, congratulations, and everybody else, thank you for coming.
It has been my honor to be your mayor for the past 2 years, and I remember sitting in the seats that Lori and Lauren are sitting in tonight. Luckily, you all don't have a commission meeting right after, because I went right into my first meeting right after. As Vice Mayor said, campaigning is a whole nother animal. It's nothing that I ever thought I would be involved in as intimately as I was, and definitely it was an eye-opener to actually, meet the many residents, shake hands, tell my vision, and most importantly, residents, they understand. Saw it firsthand in the sun, in a hot circle for 2 weeks of early voting. It was a fierce competition, and so job well done, and I look forward to working with both of you all and working with this commission for all of the great things that we have done and we're going to continue to do. I think that we are in a great state financially, and so you're lucky to be on board with things that are going on the up and up instead of being a part of a commission on a recession or just coming out of a recession. I think you're going to have a lot of fun and be able to change a lot of things that need to be changed, as well as, you know, maintaining what the past has built for us. To Commissioner, Mayor, my everything, Commissioner Grace, who's like my second mother, I'm going to continue to see her and talk to her every day, but I can only hope that I can fill a little bit of the shoes that she's left behind for all of us, because she leaves this commission with a great void and compassion and peace and understanding and unapologetic leadership. And that is something that we all can take a page out of a notebook of hers and see. She sacrificed so much of herself to give to many of us. And as you young ladies will see, no amount that we earn on this commission barely will any go to your pockets, because you'll get phone calls about some of everyone who needs. And if you have a heart like Commissioner Grace, and maybe most of us up here, if not all of us, you'll always be willing and ready to serve someone else, because that's what public office is for. So I want to thank you for all of your years of hard work and dedication and what you're going to continue to do, because I have a task for you after this. But thank you for being my mentor. I thank Walter. And so I hope that I have made the residents proud. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to go right down there, 4 seats to the left, and shift. And so I'll see you all at the next commission meeting, right? All of you, right?
Okay.
No?
No.
Okay. And that's all I have to say. You want to speak? No?
Mayor, yes, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It's nice to see some of the former commissioners and mayors here. We've already mentioned Mayor Duke, and Mayor Jones is here. I see Gene Cook is out. Are there any other commissioners? I'm sorry if there's somebody I didn't acknowledge. First, I want to thank all of you who ran for the commission. It's really important to our democracy. You know, I've watched over the years people do office, and you're all to be congratulated, even those of you who didn't win. I want to say goodbye to the mayor. I know you're not going very far, but thank you for everything. Thanks for being a great mayor. Same for the vice mayor. Thank you, Commissioner Brandemarty. We'll see you on December 11th, all of you. Commissioner Salvino, I'm going to miss you. We've had 4 years together, and it's been fun, even when we've argued in my office and things like that. It's been great. I especially want to say goodbye to Commissioner Grace. She's been here just about the whole time I've been here. And for all of you here, she's done a tremendous job, and same with Walter and Al. And we've been here during the tough, so I'm sure you all can appreciate it. We were trying to rub 2 pennies together for many years, yes. And we came out of it pretty well. And Commissioner Grace, thanks so much for all your support. I'm not done seeing you. I'll see you again. We'll get together. I have a tradition, and I always pass out pens to commissioners as they leave the dais. I always hope that commissioners will write me a letter with the pens. Commissioner Duke still hasn't sent me nor Commissioner Jones. But I'm going to pass these down. Commissioner Grace, because you're right there, you can pick which one you want first, and then so you change one person on the commission, you change the commission. So right now I'm saying goodbye to this commission, and I'm welcoming our new commission, and just one person. So hopefully, you know, you have money, you have lots of things you can do, and you can make a lot of progress over the next several years. And so the staff is looking forward to working with you, and welcome, and good luck.
Tom,
If I may, Madam Mayor, I just want to reiterate the comments I made at the last meeting to both Mr. Salvino and Ms. Grace. To Mr. Salvino, the 4 years you've been here, you've exhibited the desire to grow the city. You were here on a number of hard decisions. You voted your conscience. You voted what you felt was the right thing to do. And you take a look around the city, you can't drive anywhere outside without seeing something you've touched, something that you had a hand in. So I think you can always feel proud that you were here, and I like to call it leaving a footprint or a thumbprint on things. Every time you drive around, you can say, but to all the things you've done for people that's not even acknowledged here that often. The homes you've helped people build, the homes you've helped people improve, the things you've done for cancer, having survived it and have helped other people. You can be very proud of yourself and your career, and both of you will live on here for a long, long time. Thank you. Also, again, to thank the mayor, the vice mayor, Commissioner Brandemart. You new ladies will have wonderful people with whom to work. It'll be a great team. You're in a very exciting time, and welcome. Thank you.
Mr. Schneider?
I, Lori Llewellyn, do solemnly swear or affirm that I am a citizen of the United States and a resident of the state of Florida and of the city of Dania Beach, Florida, and have all the qualifications as required by the charter for the office upon which I am about to enter, that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the state of Florida, and the laws and ordinances of the city of Dania Beach, and that I will faithfully perform the duties of the office upon which I am now about to enter.
Sign your life away.
Commissioner Salvino and Commissioner Grace for all of their hard work. Commissioner Grace for 17 years. That's a very long time. And you've done many things for the city, many good things. And Commissioner Salvino, you've been a great friend. You've been an excellent commissioner, excellent mayor, and I'm glad to know you both.
Thank you.
Thank you. I also want to thank the other commissioners and former commissioners and mayors that are here tonight for taking their time out to still care about the city and come and see this event and welcome us into the city. I know both Lauren and I have been already working and meeting with city staff and meeting with a number of other people and trying to get things ready so we can hit the ground running, even before the December 11th meeting. That's something that I continue to do. The city staff has been very welcoming, very friendly, and we're doing great things in the city. I'm expecting to see even more great things happen in the near future. So with that, I thank you all. And I also need to specifically thank my husband. And anybody who has run for office knows how hard it is. And he actually did a tremendous amount for me, as well as Kathy David, who is where? There she is. Two people who I had a lot of support from a lot of people, but those are the two people who really did the most. And they need to be acknowledged. Absolutely. We couldn't be here without them. So. And if I could I get a picture with my husband, please?
Yeah. I'm photobombing all the pictures. I'm just like in all the pictures. I might as well smile. No.
I, Lauren Odman, do solemnly swear that I am a citizen of the United States and a resident of the state of Florida, and of the City of Dania Beach, Florida, and have all the qualifications as required by the Charter for the office upon which I am about to enter, and that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Florida, and the laws and ordinances of the City of Dania Beach, and that I will faithfully perform the duties of the office upon which I am now about to enter. Thank you. I guess I'll say my spiel really quick here. I had to write it down because, because I just didn't want to forget anything. Hi. It's a lot of you here. And I'm really honored to be standing here in front of you. I was reading earlier today that more women ran and were elected to public office this year than any year prior. Yeah. Journalists have called it this pink wave, a term to denote the moment in history when women of all ethnicities and tirelessly. These women who navigated social obstacles with grace, these women who knocked on doors when their knees were aching, these women who responded to criticism and dismissal of their qualifications with exquisite intelligence and professionalism, these women who cried in cars and in bathrooms lest they admit to missing their children and risk being told that they should just stay home for a little while longer. These women who are more than a wave, but a strong storm so mighty that they did not just win a seat at the table, but they have blown out the windows and broken the dinner plates with their voice that is rarely apologetic and often very loud. I am honored to be able to come up here and be sitting with all of you, Mayor Llewellyn, Commissioner Brand Marty, it sounds weird, but Commissioner James. I want to thank those electeds who have come before me and put in the time serving this community well. I want to thank my family. Oh, crap. I want to thank my family, and especially my mom. Who have loved and supported me, no matter how exhausting that was a lot of the time. Thank you to the 2,817 residents for giving me this opportunity and believing in my vision and ability to be a leader. Whichever sign you are holding for this election, I am here to be your fearless voice, and I can promise you that there is nothing that will come before me on this dais that will ever make that voice grow timid. And until then, that's all I got for you. Thank you.
She's going to take a picture.
Yes. We're going down to take a picture?
There, she's taking a picture with her people.
I was going down with Bobby.
She's going to sit down.
Well, I thought we were going down to take a picture with Bobby. Please. I've changed my mind. You have to stay there. I've changed my mind. You better sit over here. My neck don't turn so low. The only lucky thing about that end chair is to go take a picture. Yeah, that's Bobby's. Huh?
Let's have the new mayor and vice mayor take a picture.
We were supposed to get new chairs. I will. Oh, no, I'm not. the new chairs? Holy Christ. Already we're old hat. We're already old hat.
All right, you guys can come on up.
Four girls.
All right, Vice Mayor.
4 women. Move it. Congratulations. Whose pillow is that? Tamara. Hi. Congratulations. Tamara, this is yours?
I took Commissioner Grayson.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to get up.
Sunk in place. Oh, we're all friendly.
Four women. Poor Bill.
What is Commissioner Harris going to do with us?
Bobby. Bobby.
Well,
How was she going to get home?
I think the only thing we really have left to do here is introduce your new Danny Beach City Commission. This is us. I guess we're all going to take a picture. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
You're part of the girls.
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
That was fast. No.